Hi boys and girls. Today you're going to be watching and listening to a video that's going to show you how to write your book recommendation for George's Marvelous Medicine. You're going to be writing the recommendation in your Google Documents. So, first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Chrome and you're going to log into your Google account. I'm going through the ASFG website, so I'm going to go down to Google Apps. My computer has saved my account, but I still need to type in my ID. Okay, so the way that you sign in might be a little bit different than I do. Okay, when you are signed in, you're probably going to come to this page and you're going to click on Drive. If you don't come to that page, you can also click on the corner where you have your apps. Now that you're into your drive, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to you should be in My Drive, okay, and you're going to go to Create. You're going to be creating a folder. So you're going to click here, Create, then Folder. The folder that you're creating is going to be called George's Marvelous Medicine. Okay, click Create. Notice now on my drive I have a folder here that's called George's Marvelous Medicine. I'm going to click on that folder, and notice though that my folder is empty. It should be empty because we haven't created anything. So now we are going to create something. You're going to go again over to the Create button, and you're going to scroll down to where it says Presentation. Right away it's going to ask you to choose a theme, but for this project we're not choosing a theme. We're simply going to go simple, which is actually what this is called. You're going to click on Simple Light, and it's going to bring you here. Okay, so right now what I want you to do, it is now your turn. Okay, open your account, create a folder, and create a presentation. Okay, go ahead and you're going to click pause on the video. Once you've done what I've done, you're going to continue watching the video. Okay, so I'll see you in just a second. Welcome back. So you should be here now. You should have your document open. The first thing that we're going to do to your presentation is we're going to go to the left up here. We're going to click on that, and we're going to give your presentation a name. This is going to be called Recommendation, because this is your recommendation for George's Marvelous Medicine. Okay, notice at top it has changed now. The first thing that we're going to do to start our recommendation is you're going to change the background. You're going to change the color of your background. Right now it's white. I'm going to click on the arrow and it gives me all these options. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to change your color. Once you've changed your color, you're going to go up here. See how my cursor becomes a cross? You want your cursor over your box like that. So when you do that, you're going to move up. You're going to move your cursor all the way to the top of the box, like that. Okay? And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to change the font. And you're going to go here. And the next thing that you're going to do is you can change your font size. I like my font size the way it is. Then I'm going to change the color. Okay. You're now ready to type the title of your recommendation. My title is, Do You Like Magic? And notice that each of my letters has a capital letter, because when we do a title you have to have a capital letter. The next thing you're doing now is you're going to go click onto the next box. You want to, again, you're going to move this box because it's too low. And I'm going to find where the little cross is again. I'm going to find that right there, and then you're going to move it up, further up to the title. Okay. There's one thing that you have to do in this box. Notice when I click on the box, the cursor is right in the middle. You don't want your cursor right in the middle. You want to move it over to your left side. And the way to do that is you're going to click over where it says More. And right here in More, you're going to go all the way to the left side. Notice here it says Align. You want to align your writing over to the left side. So I'm going to click on Left. And if you notice, now the cursor is on the left side. Okay? Now that you've done that, I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to change my font. I'm going to change my font to the same as my title. You don't have to do that, but you can if you want. The next thing you can do is change the font. I like my font size the way it is, but if it's too big and it doesn't fit on my page later on, I can come back and change it. And then I'm going to change the color again. Okay? So now I have my font has changed, the color has changed, and I kept the size the same. Now I'm ready to start my recommendation. When I start typing, remember that all your sentences start with capitals. So I'm going to write my first sentence for you just because there's something really important that I need to remind you about. The book, George's Marvelous Medicine, is a story about a boy named George. That's my first sentence. Oops. I don't know if you remember, but I told you that the title of a book is always underlined. Here, I have the title of the book, George's Marvelous Medicine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mouse and I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to drag and highlight. It's a little bit hard to see right now because my background's blue. But I have just highlighted George's Marvelous Medicine. When I highlight it, now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on Underline. Notice now that my title has been underlined. The next thing that I wanted to remind you of is that the names of people need to be capitalized. For example, here we have George's name. Notice that his name is written in a capital letter. Okay? Please don't forget that. So now I'm ready to continue my recommendation. Go ahead now. I'm going to stop here. It is now your turn. Okay? And you're going to continue finishing and typing your recommendation. So it is now time to press pause and to finish typing. And when you're finished typing, that's going to be the end of your recommendation, and then you're going to be ready to do your flyer. Alright? Well, I'll see you in a little bit.